I'm kind of confused today.
Why?
Because Roberta said that I can only open my Christmas gift if I give her a few small things that she's been asking for a while. Yeah. What do you want for Christmas?
I want some little things that I think my life is gonna be better with.
Yeah, the problem is when you have a big refit in your hands like we have, you focus on the big projects and you always postpone the tiny things. It's just like, you can do that later, and now Roberta said, no, now I want, it's Christmas, I can choose my gift and I want you to do this, this and this. Simple. But can I open my gift now?
Just if you behave well and you finish every single task.
Yeah, so let's show you if Roberta decides that it's enough. I'm gonna open this in the end of the episode. I'm curious because I have no idea what's inside. It was supposed to be a different surprise, but I found out even before she bought. She was like, I need to buy something for her. I was like, what, Sikaflex? She's like, man. Yeah.
Then I changed it and I bought something yesterday and he doesn't know what it is.
I didn't even know she bought, just arrived it today. And, yeah, because the Sikaflex I found out really quickly. Wasn't really a surprise.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And for the past year, we have been building our own tiny shipping container house, so we can travel around knowing that we will always have this little place that we can call home.
But guess what? We just found our dream project before we expected. This abandoned sailboat. So we are going to stop building the house for a couple months to bring our boat back to life. And then we're going to go back and finish the house.
What are you doing on this rainy day?
Yeah, it's really rainy. We're trying to find things to do inside of the boat. One of the things is to kill condensation. Yeah, here's the fridge. And right now we have a lot of condensation around because we are not properly closing the lid. And also because the gasket's really old, so we need to replace the gasket. What we can do today is to install the new rings. Because the old ones we just bought brand new, beautiful ones.
Now we need to wait for this to dry and then we can install this in place. Nothing is that easy.
For sailors. We learned this week. Yeah, someone said that in a motorboat, the owner just comes in and everything's ready. For sailors, no. Yeah. This is a little bit fatter here if compared to the
old one,
and then it won't fit here. That means we might need to send this off. Can I intershoot 300 to treat? We can
grind. It's gonna be ugly, but we can.
No one is gonna see. It's gonna be behind.
No one's gonna know.
You just don't tell anyone, and no one's gonna know. Okay? Is that a deal? Deal. Yeah. Good. Yeah, we need to cut this off because the front part is the same.
It's the same brand, but they update the product.
Yeah, it's the same brand 30 years later. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. We're gonna draw a line.
It's not gonna be that easy to put there, right?
Leave it to me.
Where are you going?
To get some epoxy. I'll be right back. Ready?
Yeah.
That's the offset.
That's it. Ready to be installed, babe.
At one point we need to try Let's put the lid in place first, just to check.
Working now.
I think it's really good. Check it out. Slides perfect in place. I think that sounds like a win, right? We're only gonna find out if it's perfect whenever this condensation stops. Because the problem when we had no locks mechanism is that the condensation was huge around. In order not to have condensation in the fridge, you need to have a good seal.
Yeah.
With good seal comes no condensation. If we have bad seal, a lot of condensation.
The seal was really bad, and now we hope it's good.
Yeah, but we have one more thing to do before we consider this done. We need to use some Sikaflex. Yeah. Here, just to guarantee we have exposed wood, we're just gonna take one screw at a time off and apply Sikaflex just as a guarantee. That's it? No? Of course we forgot something. This one. Yeah, by the way, the reason why we are applying Sikaflex is because here is a wet area. If there's any gap and water gets inside, it won't leave. So I just want to fill up the small gap inside with Sikaflex to make sure we don't have, like, you know, bad water there with time. I think it's gonna help.
I think you got the point.
Let's go do something else. So,
what's happening now?
another small job, but really important one. We need to install this tiny thing because we have no lock on any of these cabinet doors, and it's really hard to go sailing with this opening all the time, of course. And we need to store things inside, so the idea now is to install this on the side, like around here. The problem is, how do I find out where to screw this and this? Because this one is gonna be screwed like here, and this one is gonna be screwed like here. How do I know where to screw this and this? I find the middle point of this little piece, I mark here, and I mark here, and I can transfer all the center lines here, here, here. So then I have a center line, I position this on the center line, and I position this on the center line. Yeah, makes sense now?
I think so.
Sounds good to me.
Temporary solution?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just temporary solution because we didn't find the right little bowl like these ones. We couldn't find these yet, so for now, so we can open this, it's gonna stay like this.
We had a problem on the first one we did.
Isn't this noise cool? Yeah, someone is cleaning the hole for us today because this water is so dirty and the price is so cheap that we're like, yeah, it's worth to pay someone to do it.
On the second day we already had a barnacle on our hole.
Yeah, and after 2.5 months on the water, we have a lot of barnacles already. We're even too late to clean the hole, but I mean, we thought it wouldn't be too late, and now it's kind of too late, but
we thought we would lose a lot of paint doing this, but now
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So this noise is just someone
cleaning
the hole. But look at this. This is so cool. This one, open and close really easy.
But this one
is terrible. Can you close?
So what we did, we installed a camera here, endoscope camera, and now we can see what's going on inside.
What's the problem? And now you can tell that the problem is that the half is too low. It's not straight. This should be higher. That's bad, but that's great actually.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Now at least we know what's wrong. These ones are perfect.
Good job on that one.
Now we need to take that one off and reinstall. We're gonna work here today. The priority now is to install this, because we've been starting the engine often, and with this open it's too loud. We're gonna properly close this.
What's next?
Next, there is a pin just like this one inside of the wood here. Yeah, there is this round part inside, that's this part, that I'm not sure if we can take it off. So maybe we can take this one off here and try to put inside like this, and then we use this one. Let's see what happens. It's not the best condition, but let's put this in place. Time for the truth. You can tell it's really easy to close that.
But not.
You need like 2 hands and 2 feet. I think if we install the other one, it's gonna be a lot easier. I think I prefer this system. It works really, really well. Mission accomplished.
Much better.
By the way, this is not just cosmetic. The reason why we are doing this before setting sail is because these doors and hatches are really, really heavy, and if we go sailing and these start falling, that's gonna be a mess. So that's why we're doing a lot of other you know small locks we're gonna do later, but for now the important ones need to be done.
Whoa!
What?
Finally, after more than a year.
Yeah, a year and a half almost since we have always this falling.
How
and
about
now
the next one?
we're just crawling around the boat fixing important locks. That's the job for today. Assistant, you need to call assistant. She didn't learn how to have an assistant yet.
Because she was the assistant before.
Yeah, she's growing, she's growing. She's gonna be a grown woman soon. Now it's gonna be tough.
Problem.
Now you and
it's our
me.
turn.
We have a problem.
Yeah. You have a problem, Batman?
Passing by. Oops.
Yay! Now we can actually go sailing if we had sails. We need to wait for the sails, but really soon, really soon.
She's cleaning,
I'm
as always.
taking advantage of the door that's there. Oh, look at the door.
The door is
It's shining now.
New.
yeah, it's actually really, really, really good. Let's assemble the door.
Look at this. Perfect. Ta-da!
Much better?
Much better. Another postponed job done.
Yeah, this one is just be sitting here for so long. We're like, yeah, one day when we have nothing to do, we do that. Now we have a lot of things to do, but it's still needed to do that. Happens. I'm gonna say, yeah, I cannot say that. Happens all the time.
I decided to share with you some Christmas gift, and I'm adding to this video that I'm editing right now some extra content from the time we had some friends here and we had so much fun with them. So check it out. What's this?
Pause the video and guess what's this. Everyone said we should have one of these before. We borrow from a friend that's leaving tomorrow. So this is a small machine that measures the thickness of the metal. We can measure the thickness of our hoe now. How?
How to pronounce this word?
How?
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 Yeah, whatever.
How?
Yeah, so now we're gonna measure because there is one pipe that always scares me to know the thickness. That is the drain for the cockpit. And now that we borrowed this machine. Let's see if it works.
That we need to know how to use.
Down. Calibrate. So now we put some gel.
They're trying to be quiet, but
Yeah,
We're trying to kill mosquitoes while we're doing the video.
I was in his head and I was like, should I or not?
No, it's not there anymore.
So you need to put gel.
oh, it's like an ultrasound.
It is ultrasound.
Oh.
Let's calibrate. And now let's do it. Let's do it here. Whoa. 12.5 millimeters. That's really thick. I'm happy. I didn't want to do this on camera. I was like, no, let's try first. But Roberta said that we need to try on camera because it's more real, the reaction. And I'm amazed. Let's see higher. It's like 12 millimeters. That's really good, actually. That's just amazing.
Let's tell the great news to our friends.
Yeah.
We have great news.
It's like 12.5 millimeters. That's just amazing.
Nice!
Let's see the diesel tank. I'm
That's
gonna do
amazing.
everywhere now. 4 millimeters. That's exactly what it must be. Let's see. I know where I'm gonna see now. I'm gonna have like gel everywhere in the boat now.
Victor is gonna clean it.
Victor,
What?
you need to put gel everywhere now. Chocolate is the solution for that. 9.02 plus paint plus everything must be like 8 millimeters, or at least 6 millimeters.
8.2 millimeters total.
9.02 total.
Yeah.
So 9. Yeah, we have more than 1 millimeter. It must be 6 millimeters plus paint both sides.
Even if you have 6, it's good.
That's amazing. Arriving in Yaba.
This is like Vienna.
Yeah, this is the shuttle bus.
I feel like Vienna.
Yeah, no one can see because it's pretty dark, but that's the shuttle bus.
As every day we have a gift for you.
Gift of the night. Yes, you can have the chair to go up the mast from our boat.
You're not going to use it?
I got as a gift another one from another guy. So I have 2, and that's yours.
Nice.
You want? I mean,
The
if you want.
first person who's going to test this is Duca.
That's so
I mean, it's
cool.
good because the harnesses, it's good to go up and down, but if you need to work for a while,
Put stuff
it's
in the
much
front.
better and
Yeah.
it's more comfortable.
It's good.
Alright.
And we brought something else to try.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna try. That's from our boat.
I've never understood the concept of having the most flammable fuel, which is kerosene, under a flame, like with 2 centimeters distance in between. In a wooden
That's
boat.
why we're gonna try on their wooden boat. On their boat. Good night.
Don't try this at home.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, ta-da!
Here we go.
Right.
That's what I have.
Now we put this in place.
Oh, it's so nice.
There's some spider in there, like, I've been here for 22 years. You disturbed my peace.
The funny thing is, we've been working on this boat for a year and a half, and we never tried this on. But you know, we have like anxious friends that are like they're not patient enough to wait.
Fred's gonna be jealous that we turned on.
We cannot tell Fred.
Just
Fred,
empty it and
you
then...
Yeah, we
He
cannot
will
tell
watch
Fred.
it, so...
And now let's see if we want more light. Then we just do like.
Ooh.
And then even more. More.
That's really cool.
That's it.
I love it.
It's amazing how in life you can meet new people and quickly they can become your best friends. We already miss Victor and our friends from Sailing Aba, but soon we are gonna meet them again. We can't wait to see what destiny brings to us once we start traveling around.
Can I open now? Can I open now?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna open. Now first I need to try to find out what it is. I have no idea.
Sure?
I have no idea. Seriously.
Seriously? You're the best!
No, I mean, when I see it, I'm going to be, of course it was that, but right now, and
I'm really excited because he doesn't know.
I'm really honest. You guys can see it before. Can you see? Don't show me, don't show me. Is that cool? I think I knew it. Thanks so much. She wants me to work. She wants me to clean the hull. That's why she's giving me that. She's like, go work, go work.
I can't wait to use
cool.
it. Not in this water that we have here, but do you like it?
I love it. Yeah, a boat needs to have a mask. Otherwise, if something happens, we cannot see what's going on underneath the boat. So
I
cool.
even consult my diver instructor to
Oh,
check.
you consult if it was a good one. She said it was a good one.
Yeah, it's the same the brand that they have.
Can we go
My
dive now?
my consultant, my
Consult.
expert diving is MP from Sailing Aba.
Yeah, she's a diving instructor. That's the nicest one I have ever had.
Me too.
That's so cool. It's gonna be awesome to use that one day.
You wanna try?
One day, one day. Do I look good? Is that okay? I think that's a wrap for today.
Yeah.
Enough talking, Duca. Stop talking, Duca.
Let's welcome aboard our new patrons for this week.
So, welcome on board.
Jen,
Judy,
David,
Geoff,
Jonathan,
Edgar,
and we also want to thank all the donations through our PayPal. So thanks so much Philip,
John,
Hans,
Mark and Linda,
Robert,
Valerie,
Sean,
David,
David and Jed,
Roshane,
Gary.
and Enrique.
And we also want to thank all the support we had on last week's video.
Yeah, last week's video was a tough one to make, or it's always something hard to give bad news, but with the support of everyone, the positive vibes, now feels like our engine problem is less of a problem, it's more like an opportunity to get our boat even better. And before, a lot of people said that we already know the answer, we know what we want a brand new engine, but to be honest, that's not necessarily the case. We are still open for ideas, and these past few days we've been thinking about and searching for all sorts of solutions and
Calling
and sending emails and everything. And as soon as we decide, you guys are gonna be the first ones to know, because we don't know yet. It's true, we don't know yet. So for next week's video, we are gonna do something else because we need a little bit more time to think. But we're gonna have a video. It's gonna be a nice. Actually, next week's. I'm really excited about next week's episode.
He's already editing.
Yeah, I'm almost done with that for next week's episode because it's a project that we've been working on for over a year, and that's a really special project for us. That's all I can say. No sneak peek. That's all. I mean, you saw images already, probably, but if I don't tell you what's about, you won't remember. But you have seen. Yeah, you can guess what's gonna be about. But I'm proud. It was a good project.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a good project. We didn't use yet, though.
I'm using.
Yeah, you cannot see it behind of the camera. We can see.
See you guys
That's
next
it.
week.
See you guys next week. Next Monday. See you guys next Monday.
It's about time to give Fred and Ju their Christmas gift.
Really?
Yeah. They have no idea what it is, but
No.
we believe as they just started a channel, they will need a lot of energy to edit videos on the boat, right? Right?
Yeah.
So, our partner helped us to give Fred and Ju a welcome gift for their channel. Hope you guys like it.
Are you kidding me?
One for each.
Really? Oh man,
What is
that is amazing. That's a Xantrex solar charger. Man!
And Fred has a lot of solar panels. Now he can charge with more efficiency and he can edit videos for the channel.
I have 1,580 watts of solar power.
That's a
Then I
lot.
need control.
Yeah, we just got some new solar controllers also because we're gonna add some solar panels and also a wind turbine, generator. So we thought it was a nice idea to give Fred and Ju a pair. Like it?
Thank you. And I know how to install that.
Yeah, he knows how to install because he installed ours. But that's it for today because it's raining and we need to do some other work. We're gonna actually put our dinghy on the water today because we're gonna do something, but we're gonna show you later, not today. In 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna show you something.
See you.
See ya.
My empty heart walks on and on, it's always lonesome, yeah.